when you'll fix the topic, you have to do two assignments, means continuous assignment related to each of them, and then on the same topic you have to do project, so that there will be a link and better understanding. And we'll share each work like it happens in a conference, international conferences. So each of the group should present what they have done in the ending, like if what they have done in the assignment, what they have done in the project. And there will be a one presentation. A student would be evaluated based upon one of the criteria would be like this: they have to uh, explain about their project, each member, and then the five members have to manage that what would be explained by which person, so that there will be equal weightage and contribution for what they have done. Mm. So there's a question that are there fixed five-member group? So what we'll say, we can say we can do minus one and plus one for keeping the flexibility, like four, five, or six. So there would be a possibility of creating group with four candidates, five candidates, or six candidates, and the project should be substantially large. Each topic should be unique. This is one of the criteria. Like each group should pick one unique topic, and there are lots of topics. Like if you see that, then you'll find more than 50, 100 topics would be there, and it's feasible to choose a unique topic for each group. And in assignment one, so there is a fixed rule of doing everything. Like there should be a document which has uh, been authored by the number of candidates. Okay, so the document should contain material of several number of keywords assigned to the group. Is it clear? The first assignment that you have to write, if there are four candidates, then you have to cover at least four keywords. Means keywords should be related to cloud computing, or maybe not related to the cloud computing, but the document should must be related to the cloud computing. So this is the rule, that keyword may or may not be related to the cloud computing, but anyhow the document should be of cloud computing. Means you could work on the cloud computing related to network issues. You can work upon the topic related to cloud computing related to the uh, databases. You can work upon the topic like cloud computing related to some compiler issues. So all these things you can work. Means there could be different keyword of data analytics. There could be keywords of different database systems or compiler systems, but the document should cover a topic of cloud computing, so that there will be a better understanding. So this is assignment one. Is it clear to all of you? If there is any doubt, then please ask. There are few questions. Are group randomly formed or not? It is definite that group could be formed according to you. Means it's all your choice, whoever you want to be with, work with. But once a group will be formed, then there's no chance of changing the group. Means the group will be remain for a whole semester. The evaluation would be done at the end based upon that group teamwork as well as individual work in that group. Flexibility is given. Anyone could be with any group based upon the whether the other candidate want to work with that or not. There is another question. Keyword concept not clear. So keyword concept not clear. Okay, because in higher order research, so basically there are keywords like jargons. You most have know that jargons are the technical word. Like in database, SQL is a keyword. Like acid property is a keyword in database. In Java programming, inheritance is a keyword. In C programming, procedure function is a keyword. In programming system, function, method, procedure, these are the keyword. Means they all represent one thing. And object oriented programming, object is a keyword. You have to choose the keyword of technical thing which could be related to cloud computing or which may not be related to cloud computing. That is all fine, but the document should contribute for the cloud computing. This is the important criteria related to keyword. If there's any doubt still remaining to the keyword, then please ask. Each keyword should be worked by a single member, which would be written at the end of the document. And similarly, in the end presentation, that student should explain that what they that member had contributed to the group in the project, in the assignment. I could evaluate based upon that individual work, and mostly evaluation would be on the group teamwork and the quality of the assignment one, assignment two. So what is assignment one and what is assignment two, and what is a project? I'll tell you all these things like one by one. So this is, we are only discussing about assignment one. So assignment one is write up of a document related to the topic of cloud computing, and there are few basic rules for doing that. You have to mention the keywords, and the keyword number should be equal to the number of candidate. This is fixed, and the document should be of cloud computing area, and the each candidate should have to contribute to at least 200 unique words, means unique phrases or unique write-up. So what does this means? Unique thing means, unique means it should not be copy pasted. It should not be such that it is rephrased by of some earlier content. If this was found to be done, then the whole group have to suffer. This is what it means by just writing 1,000 words for 5 members. Means writing 1,000 words should be fine, I think, for 5 members. And writing 1,000 words should be unique. Means there's not like that you have copy pasted a line from internet, and then in this way anybody could do anything. Means it takes only 1 minute to copy paste and write 1,000 words, but writing your own word based upon the work done by earlier persons should be there. This each and every line of that document should be contributory and should be unique and novel, not like copy pasted from somewhere else. Does keyword means subtopic? So keyword, yes, you can say subtopics. Like keywords means subtopic. Like in database SQL is the subtopic. Like in Java programming, inheritance is the subtopic. Like in cloud computing, private cloud is a subtopic. Like Hadoop distributed file system is a subtopic, and keyword is you can say that it's a subtopic. So I hope you can see the document that I have just opened. It is written about web service slicing, intra and inter operational analysis to test the changes. I hope this document is visible to all of you. This document was written by me and a professor of US. So this is index term. So this is what it means by keyword, index terms. And this is what, like, it covers topic of web service, topic of software analysis, topic of program slicing, topic of software maintenance, and topic of testing tools. So these are the different keywords that are being used, like web service, software analysis, program slicing, software maintenance, and testing tools. So software maintenance and testing will belongs to the software engineering course. Program slicing belongs to the software programming, Java programming like of things. Software analysis again belongs to software engineering. Web services belongs to cloud computing. So this is what I am expecting from all of you. And this is abstract, and abstract just contain how many words? 250 words. So this is what 250 words are written by me and a professor. So you can say we have written 250 words together for the abstract, and this is what I'm expecting to you write 200 words by each candidate, such that it would fit into the document by your team. So that you have to choose topic. This is the most important thing. Like I have chosen web service slicing. So web services slicing, intra and inter operational analysis to test changes. This was the topic that I have selected, and I have written 200 250 words based upon the abstract, means novel idea and something like that, and based upon the 6 different keywords. So 5 different keywords. So this is the example that I want to frame, and you should have to write the similar way, and the document should contain 200 cross multiple of candidate. Means I'm not fixing that there should be 800 line 800 words or 1,000 words, but it should be around 800 or 1,000. Means if there are 4 or 5 candidates, you can write a 900 word document or 1,100 word document, and each of the document should have 4 or 5 different paragraphs. And I don't want names of each candidate in between the document. means there should be no names in between the document of cloud computing, and it should be novel and not novel like you are not doing research. So you just have to read something new and you have to explain that topic. And there is some questions subtopic. I already explained subtopic: software testing, software maintenance, or program slicing, but the document is related to the web services. So I am expecting document related to cloud computing. The keyword of all the members of a group should be related. What does it mean by related? Means they should explain something about the related keywords. Like, I'll read the abstract and explain to you. We introduce web service slicing, a technique that captures a functional subset of a large scale web service using an interface slice captured as a WSDL slice, a subset of a service WSDL. An interface WSDL slice provides access to an interoperable slice, which is a functional subset of a service code. The technique uses intra-operational and inter-operational analysis to identify web service changes. With the aid of an associative code test mapping, we leverage an identification of affected operations to reduce the cost of web service regression testing by extracting a subset of the existing test case used in the conjunction with a web service slice. This subset reduces the cost of web service regression testing by enabling the running of fewer tests. Furthermore, we exploit two approaches: operationalized regression testing of web services (ORTWS) and PRTWS, parameterized regression testing of web services (PRTWS). ORTWS effectively tests intra-operational changes at the WSDL and WS code level, while PRTWS tests inter-operational changes involving inter-operational dependency due to primary parameter. Finally, we present results obtained using our prototype implementation, AWSCM, Automatic Web Service Change Management, in two case study experiments that serves to illustrate the reduction of potential of the technique using 8 real-world web services. Basically, you don't need to go into such high level because it belongs to one of the top publication, IEEE transactional service computing. So I'm not expecting this much high. So I'm expecting just to work like this, that you could able to form some abstract of 1,000 words by 5 members, such that the topic that you want to work, means there should be an idea of a topic. Like, you have to choose title like this: web service slicing, intra and inter operational analysis to test changes. So basically we are trying to make some conference like event in the end. This is the goal of this assignment project, and this should cover 50 marks of yours. There will be a conference in the end that we'll conduct, and we'll have a conference on each of the work so that you can present. Means there are many international conference that you have heard the scientists go and present. So this is the top template. I hope everyone could able to download this template. So you have to start writing on this template, and this template is one of the important thing. Like, you should have some standard template to work on. Writing on this template, first thing is first, this template is for assignment 1 starting point. There's a question example of the topics, means some. Can you show some example sample of such submission? Could you please clarify if both the assignment should be related to the project? Yes, this is important question. Yes. So yes, each thing, whatever you do, assignment 1, assignment 2, project, assignment 1, assignment 2, project, anything, you have to do it for one thing. That's it. Means at the end you should be able to have a document. Means assignment 1 document and assignment 2 will be a presentation based upon that document. And assignment 1 will be initially done, and the project will be done in between, and the assignment 2 will be done in the end of the semester. Means assignment 2 will be like presentation of whatever you have done till now, whatever you have done for project, whatever you have written on the assignment 1 document. And the assignment 1 document will be finalized when you submit the assignment 2. Means assignment 1 and assignment 2 and the project, each three would be evaluated at the end, not in between. So all the three things would be same. Assignment one is documentation. Project would be work, technical work or something like that. Assignment one, and then assignment two would be a presentation, that you are presenting something that you have done in project and assignment one. So this is how these three things would be related, and this will contribute 50% of your marks, and there will be a fair evaluation for each of you for based upon the individual work or the team work together. So I hope most of you had been clear with what was the plan for this semester related to assignment one, assignment two, and project. So there's some important question that sample submission, sample assignment, sample something, some topic, something like this. So I have explained one example. Now I'll explain. So I'll share this link, and there are lots of topics in this, and there are. This is just related to one year conference. So this is like, could you able to see the conference? It is 11th IEEE International Conference on Cloud Computing. So there are several topics that have been worked, like droplet distributed operator placement for IoT applications spanning edge and cloud resources, performance evaluation of low latency. So based upon this thing, you'll able to understand what was the expectations. So you can go for another year, like 2019. What are the topic and what are the things they have done? You'll have an idea that what are the topics. So I'm not expecting this much high impact thing write up or something, like, but there should be something basic you have to contribute, basic you have to write, basic, something basic, somewhat like this. Means the pattern should be like this international event, very common and basic thing could be you write and you start something learning about how this cloud computing has been evolved. If you go 11 year back, then cloud computing was just in a topic of research, but now 11 year later, now cloud computing is a coursework. Similarly, database was a topic of research 30 years or 40 years ago, but now database is a topic that is a subject that was taught in the undergraduate level. So the project is like something you have to learn the how these conferences work and how these research papers were being published and how you have to write something high end topic. So I'll write the each and everything, like topic and all these things together, and means in the classroom, and it will be broadcasted to all of you. And could we pick up research paper and summarize it? No, no, no. If you choose one research paper, then it will be just one research paper. You have to choose two three research paper, means not one but two three research paper related to each other. So at least there should be two three related research paper you should choose, and then you have to mix up the two three research paper work and then present. So if you present one research paper work, then it will be like you are presenting that the earlier done research work. So you have to choose two three research papers. How we can make sure that our topic and keywords are different? So it's like you just choose the keyword or you just write the topic, that's it. Means then if there will be a clash or some co means similar topics would be there, then I'll definitely say the two group that they are having same topics, why they are having same topic, and what they can do two different things. So in suppose in cloud computing conference, there could be two papers on the same topic, but the two papers would be different from each other. Means two research work are different. Means there are 108 vaccines are developing in the COVID, but all the 100 vaccines are being developed by every individual groups. So all these 100 vaccines are different. Their purpose is the same, but the way they are proceeding is different. Means 108 ways they are proceeding for the same goal, to have a vaccine for COVID. So this is what it means by having same topic but having different orientation for working for that topic. We'll try to have as much as different topics to each other. in project work, we have to do something which is specific related to some particular problem. We have to go inner depth of that particular problem for finding out some of the solution, which is mostly possible with studying only one particular thing in depth. So instead of going for studying multiple things, if you focus on one particular thing and go in inner depth of that particular thing, keep on developing something on single thing, then you will result up in the good way of writing some uh, problem and solution to that problem. Thus focus on a particular problem, small problem, and try to find some solution for that specific, very specific problem, instead of focusing multiple things. What you have to do with the problem, you have to write one or two lines of that problem that you are trying to face in the project and in the abstract. Thereafter you write what are your proposed way to approach and solve that problem and solution for that problem. Next, what are the experiment or the execution or the practical thing you have done in that project. So all these 4, 5, 6 lines should be written in the abstract, and that is your contribute to your abstract. And in the introduction you have to explain basic things the about the project work or the technical things you are doing. And in the main contribution part, you explain what is problem in detail, and you explain what is the solution that you are trying to develop for that particular problem. And thereafter, in the section of experiment or practical thing, you explain what practical things you have done, and thereafter you conclude what were the findings you have developed. So all these things should come up only in the 2 pages, as well as some of the references that you have studied, whether you have studied website, whether you have studied some research paper, some argument database available online. So all these things you have to mention in your 2 pages, so that you have to be very concise and very focused what you have to write and what you should not write. Because this is limited to 2 page, you have to think what you should not write. This is more important part as compared to what you keep on writing. So you have to be very precise and very concise what you write in the project report of 2 pages. So the question is whether we have a multiple choice to work on further. So the thing is that which one is best and which is average and which is not average, because students are finding multiple papers on the multiple websites available, multiple arguments available. So which is best option to go ahead? So answer to this question is you have many best choice or many worst choice, but the best or worst was being made by a student itself. If you choose any topic, if you put your hard work or focus on that particular thing, keep on studying that particular thing from the multiple literature available, multiple results available, multiple website, multiple tools, multiple programs available for that particular thing. If you keep working hard, then that topic will automatically become best for you, and you will have best problems and best problem solution for that particular problem. So you focus on the particular problem. For example, real time latency, and for text editor, shared text editor, if you focus, this is one of the good problem that I am feeling. So I keep on working for that particular thing, reading out the multiple things available on online, multiple literature research paper available. So keep on focusing on that one particular thing, and at the end I would have much knowledge about that particular thing, and I could able to write in detail for that one problem and one solution in the proper way. And this would be a highly technical contribution, and this is how we have to choose where we have to go further. it, the choice is basically dependent on interest, and then based upon that interest we keep on doing hard work for reading, doing programming or some experiment that will automatically make that problem and that solution as the best. I'm again saying you don't need to find very novel problem and you don't need to find very novel solution. You just need to find some technical issue or problem in a particular domain or a particular field. Then you have to find out what are the solution that you can do with the existing things available and what are the existing solution that you can find for solving that problem. Even existing one would be fine. The report should be very formal in 2 pages, summarized in 2 pages and very concise so that anybody of us could able to read it quickly and understand what you have done. And you could able to present the same thing in just